Previously on the Ark Solo series.
Yes, so we are at this new. Excuse me, I'm doing a video. Okay. He doesn't look very good. At least he died with his mouth open. Maybe he's having a little water. Maybe he's drinking a bit. But is there anything inside? The Yalu is doing a moon dance, as you can see there. He specialises in that. And there is certain things going on down there. The squid is boom. Hello guys, welcome. Yes, it's another Ark game. It's another solo series. It is the Phoenix, and I am just logging on. Again, I do apologise. I have been very ill recently. I went to the doctors and they turned around and said that I've got Australian flu. That's quite. I couldn't understand that because I had never been to Australia, so I don't know how I could have catched flu from Australia. But I told him I think I've got English flu, but thanks for your time anyway. So yeah, that's why I haven't been recording too much, and it is due to me obviously having the flu, and I've obviously still got it now. So again, I do apologise for that. One of the reasons why I haven't actually uploaded quite a lot recently because of it. But as you can see, we are at base. A lot's changed within these last couple of weeks that I haven't done a video on this. Again, I was aiming to do one every week. That hasn't gone to plan because obviously I caught the flu, and you know, I'm still a bit poorly now. I don't need any violins, but I am feeling quite shit. But yeah, as you can see, it has changed behind me. Look at that view, ladies and gentlemen. Just look at the view for a minute. We're going to bit of silence here for 10 seconds, as long as the Yetis down there will let me. Look at that, the sun's just coming up now. The sun is just coming up. It is about 6-7 o'clock in the morning in the game, and that sun looks beautiful. But yes, so an update on the base. Well, I'm going to show you another round. You're going to come and join me. We're going to start finishing off the build that's to the left of me there, and we're going to see if we can complete it. Again, the base, as you can see, my main base is in the middle there. That's got a roof on now, so it's pretty cool. But yeah, this is obviously the top bit of where I am. This is the rock bit, and you get an absolute beautiful view from here. And you know, you can perv on Gordon as well, so that's another little bonus. Obviously, if you like people that are ginger. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. I found out he wasn't ginger anyway, but we'll carry on calling him ginger. So yeah, the sun is coming up, so let's go and show you what I've done and what's changed. Before we start anyway, I'm going to fly around here to the corner and show you something that has changed. Boom. As you can see, I am now known as Dino Riders. Yeah, I've changed it. As you can see there, I am actual Dino Riders. I have changed rubber banding because we love that on Ark. I hope when they update this, I hope they never get rid of the rubber banding because I just love that so much. But yeah, I'm the Dino Riders now, so I've got my own little sign out. We've got one here that turns around and says, "No entry, authorised personnel only." And we got one here that obviously states fuck off, because I don't want ya. Unless you're invited, that's it. So we go to the main bit. Again, it is all new. Even this that I'm flying over now is new to you. From my previous video, it is all changed. So we're going to show you a bit round. I'll tell you what's going on, and I'll give you a bit more insight and everything. Again, obviously this is the main entrance area to everything, and as you can see here, it has changed quite dramatically in the last 2 weeks. So yeah, obviously over here I built the actual main barn, but obviously I'll put 2 of the dinosaur gates on. That is very good. Again, you have to sort of modify it a little bit. Obviously this server hasn't got any mods on the Phoenix. It is pure vanilla, but there is a way of, when you place one of the dinosaur gates, if you put obviously on top of them, if you put ceilings, and then you put these riddage bits here, the foundation, as you can see up there, you can place another one straight on top of it. And you can have that as high as you want. I did have a little, I went up to 4 high, and it went up 4 fine, so I can't see why it wouldn't go any further. But yeah, this is the barn that was originally in the last one that was completely flat. Again, I weren't too sure what I was going to put in there. Oh my god, what you looking at? What you fucking looking at? So yeah, basically it's just a base for dinosaurs. So yeah, it's just a base for dinosaurs, mainly Rexes, but there's a few others here. Excuse me. Yeah, I weren't too sure what I was going to have it as, but in the end I went basically mainly for Rexes. So yeah, that's basically it. Quite a big building. Again, you can see the greenhouse there to the right hand side, and obviously that's quite low as well. So if we come along here, as you can see, it's completely wooden foundations everywhere. And then when you get to here, you've got another little bit on the corner here. I did have 3 buffaloes in here. Excuse me. As you can see, I am suffering. I do apologise. It's not going to be up to my sort of standard that I can normally give you. And I wanted to get a video. I don't want to keep leaving it so long between each video. So I will struggle through. I will try and cut out as much of the coughing as I can. But again, you're going to have to bear with us for a minute. I did have 3 buffaloes in here, and basically an Archie came in when I was basically offline and killed all 3 of them. The whole lot, all of them died. All 3, I mean, they're all females as well. It's a shame, but I'm in a place where I can get them tamed quite easy anyway, so I'll have to tame a male and a female hopefully, and then breed them. But yeah, as you can see, I've got a Bronto as well now. I tamed in the other day, obviously for berries and so on. Where's his fucking head? That is. Not that it really matters, but yeah, as you can see, the wooden foundations, I've still got a process along here as well. I want some wooden foundations over that bit. And then you get to this little bit that's an incline that goes up. This is going to be like a little gazebo-y area, a bit like a pergola sort of area, like a patio sort of thing. And that's next to the main building that you saw before. Obviously the top bit of the grey bit is actually my base. This is actually my main quarters. I'm going to have windows around as well, so you can, as I can see out, otherwise it's going to be a bit dark. But yeah, this is going to be a little pergola area. And then obviously the walkway to get dinosaurs in and out is going to be through where the Bronto is. So this bit here is going to be obviously where you take dinosaurs out if you're going out with them. And again, as you can see, yes, I have been very busy on the foundation side of it. Obviously some of the stuff, the foundation is too basically big, so what I've had to do is I've had to use some ceilings where the foundation, I just can't get it to lay, so that's what I did. Again, I could go over it all again and put ceilings to make it all one flat. I'll see what to do. I'm not too sure what to do with that, to be honest, because I mean, it does really show, and I don't really like. It does bug me, and I have to admit it does bug me an awful lot, where you get one bit that's lower than the other. But we'll see how it goes. I'm in the process of demolishing my dock. I'm making a smaller one, so that's something that I'm going to have to do. Demolish it again. It's too big. I built it way too big than what it needs to be. Story of my life, really. But yeah, I'm going to demolish that, get it a bit smaller, and then give us a bit more of a smaller docking. So yeah, I'll carry on around here. Again, you'll notice I've put some of these plants up now. Again, the reason behind that was, hang on, let me just have a look. Time, no, all targets. Yeah, just do all targets. But yeah, Argies are a massive thing for me here. They are killing everything, demolishing everything. That's why I've got that Giga there, and I've got a red T-Rex that I believe is over there with the saddle on. they're on aggressive, so anything that lands here, they go for it. It's needed here because obviously I do have really bad issues with arches here. Do apologise, I shit myself there for a little bit. The ceilings will come into the corner here, and then this go down. This is going to be demolished. Again, it's too big. I have got penguins in here now, as you can see. There's one there going around enjoying himself. It's a setup that I like. I do like the setup. Make sure I can find them all. I think there should be 4 in here. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Again, I do like the setup with the snow and the water, but I'll be making it much smaller because obviously when I go to try and breed them, I'm having trouble because it's such a big area. They just walk apart, and I don't want to stand there continuously pushing you to force them to have a bit of Humpty Dumpty. You know, I can't keep. I don't want to be there all the time forcing them to have fish sex. You know, it's something that I get bored of, fish sex, and it's one of them things where it gets boring. I mean, once you've seen one fish sex, you know, all the other fish sex is the same. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to move it back a little bit. So I'll show you where I'm actually going to be building it. Obviously this will be demolished completely, but what I was thinking of doing is having it at the back here. And you can see how big it is. It's massive, and it doesn't work, to be honest. I mean, it holds millions of penguins, but to get them breeding, you need to fill it all up, so they're just with each other constantly. But I'm going to have it in this little area here. So from this end bit here, say for instance, along here, this is going to be their main landing bit, and then they just go out into the water in like a sort of a triangle sort of shape, if you like. But that's what I'm going to do here. Obviously that's still part of my dock area that again needs to be re-looked at some stage, but I need to do some things once at a time because it's becoming quite a pain in the arse. But you can see there's going to be enough room for them to swim and do what they need to do. So from here, let's go here, so that hopefully I'll be able to get that sorted. I'll try and get it sorted today, but I've got an awful lot of other stuff to do. I'm on late, I'm on till early hours of the morning, so I'll see what I can get done. The main bit I want to get sorted is this here. Again, I need to take all these columns off as well, but every single one is going to have a little window in there. Now this side here isn't finished. In here you've got 2 scorpions laying eggs. They're both female at the moment, so I need to get a male if I want to breed them. But I'm just going to use, because they're low level, them I'm just going to literally use them for kibble farms once I build one. But yeah, excuse me, this side is near on finish. And as you can see, I've got 5 sheep in there, one being a baby that I brought up. They're only little, they only need to be a little area, and if I just put them on wandering, they will literally just go. The female, I believe, is this one here. Yeah, so we can just put them on wandering. That's another female, put her on wandering. Here's a male. Just going to put all of them on wander. But yeah, again, you know, they've started already, look. So get your face out. But yeah, it's a little area, so they don't go far from each other. So I'm just going to breed these up. Obviously these are going to be used for lamb chops and mutton. Obviously when I come to tame stuff, that will be good. So let's go through there, and again I want this to go all the way, so this side over there will be the same as this side, where you've got the walls, you've got a bit of glass and so on. So yeah, so I can just have a quick look, see how they're getting on. They all seem to be happy days in there, to be honest. Here again we've got these breeding. Oh, she was breeding, but lost the baby because I had to come offline. Unfortunately, there was 10 minutes to go, and I couldn't stay with it. So let me check my log. I don't think it would say actually, will it? Again, I'm just using them as little breeding pens. They're probably just the correct size for a little breeding pen, so I can see what's going on. Again, this one door's open because there's nothing in it, but again, quite a reasonable size, all enclosed, all safe, so there won't be an issue. Obviously this side I've got a lot to do. Again, not an awful lot's changed apart from obviously the main bits that I've just showed you there. I'll put a roof on the main base now, so we'll go up there and have a quick look at that. Just quickly, as you can see, not a lot's changed. I need a bit of food. What's in there? Oh, they're ferret eggs. You see, I've got a lot of fertilised eggs all waiting to be done. We've got some Quetzal eggs there. You can see that, you know, the parents 293 and 355 each, so they weren't too shabby at all. Got some Ferrazinos in there. I've got a Cafasach egg, and obviously I've got Fawny Dragons. Yutties, we got loads of different stuff here. We've got 3 Rexes, 3 Rex eggs. Oh no, we've got 4 Rex eggs. So yeah, they will be hatched once I've got the aircon going. So this is going to be like an archway, and this is going to be like the storage area where my safes are for personal stuff. And then I'm obviously going to open it up. We're going to have a little toilet. There's going to be a little bedroom as well, and obviously there's going to be glass around as well so we can see out, because at the moment it's just a big old horrible square. So yeah, this might be the toilet, this area actually. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? You got red nose, mate. So yeah, that's it guys, really. I mean I've done quite a bit. I'll show you the bit that I said when I came in. Get out. It's quite it takes time, and as you know it's the resources as well. Resources are a pain in the arse in this game. The wood, the amount of wood I've gone through so far is ridiculous. Yeah, I am using a beaver and stuff like that, but even so, man, Jesus Christ, it takes forever. So I showed you a little workshop. Again, not a lot's changed since the last video in the old workie. See, I've still got my dragons to the right. I've still got Hulk and his missus. Again, I've still got these here. This obviously won't be used so much as a pen for a lot of these. A lot of these are going to have their own pens. I want every dinosaur having their own pen area. This eventually will actually be used as a quartz area and an Argy area, maybe. I'm in the middle of doing an Argy area, so Argentarians. So I'm not too sure if the Argies are going to come in here. I probably will put them in here, to be honest. It's very secure and safe, but I'll have to say. The problem with Ark is that, you know, you'll change your mind, and all the fucking time, you know, you start doing something, you think, actually, that'll look better there. I could do this. I could change that around. I could make it actually really good. I could do this, and that'll look much better. And then the whole plan goes out the window, and then you start doing that. Again, nothing's really changed in here. Got a little lot there. Look, it all looks really similar when you come in here. It's all mended now. I've mended it all. I've got a little poo machine that obviously I can keep loads of fertilizer now, because I need that for the I need a lot of fertilizer for the explants. And again, this is just used for fert. This is a whole vault just for fert, and you know, I need it. So 62 fert I've got in there at the moment, so that's pretty good. So yeah, I mended the greenhouse, standard greenhouse, nothing special, just a square little greenhouse. This little bit out here is going to be where I put the poo machine dino, and then when I poo them out, hopefully the poo runs down here and I can pick it up at the bottom. Instead of it, because sometimes when it poos it all on top of each other, and you can't fucking pick it up. You keep opening, like if it poos, right, say for instance, and I'm down here, I'm trying to look at it, I keep doing that. I keep clicking him instead of the poo. Oh, couldn't time that any better if I tried. There's the poo, I picked that up nicely. But yeah, don't look up with your mouth open. What the fuck? Oh my god, it's shitting on me. But yeah, so it is a case of he's going to go out there, and then hopefully when he poos, it'll roll down and I'll be there to pick it up. Lovely job, that. Beautiful job. So one of the biggest things, one of the biggest issues of Ark that I'd imagine every player that's come across with this is resourcing metal, yeah, okay, wood and so on, but mainly crystal, metal and ob. Well, I've come up with an easy solution of picking that stuff up, and I'll show you how my loading bay is much easier. Before, I was going to come in with a quartz and put it over on an Anki, and then come down on the lift. And that was alright, but it still took a lot of effort, and the Anki can only hold so much. So in the end, ladies and gentlemen, I built this. Yes, it's my loading bay. There's one door in and one door out. You literally, the metal, obs and crystal are on top of blue on the island, blue obelisk. I come down here with a Quetzal and I go straight in to here. There he is, you can see him, British blue, and he comes straight into there. Now the reason behind it and why it's quicker is that my forge is here. He literally comes from here. Let me open it so you get a better idea what's going on here. I fly him in, he's loaded. This guy can take 6,000. It's his weight, so he's quite a weighty Quetzal. He's 6,000. Again, if I load him up to about 5.5, leave the other 500 and put all that into an Anki, obviously it can hold better on raw metal, so I can bring a bit more back. But yeah, literally I fly him in here, I park him literally right next to this, and then I'm just literally loading the whole lot of him on me. I've got nothing on me, I make sure I'm naked, load everything on me, and then I put the whole lot back in there. Again, beaver, stone, beaver, thatch, everything gets through the loading bay now, and I store everything here. So I've got all stone, I've got all wood, I've got thatch, and I've got ingots. So I keep everything that I've got in here, and then I literally come in, load it from there, load it from here, and that's it, it's all done. I can craft from here if I want to. So this side here is for windows and crystal and so on. So this just does all the crystal side, the other side does all metal stuff. So I've split them up with what they're doing. It's much more efficient, it's easier, and it saves a lot of time. As you can see, I've done a new ramp or platform for the quets, so I can hold a lot more on now. It's much easier. I've got to load another 2 ramps at the bottom there, but it's much more safer and more secured. I can't fall off or anything like that, so yeah, it does look better. But yeah, God, it saves a lot of time doing it this way. This way, resources rubber banded, gotta love that. But the resource run and stuff like that is so much easier doing it like that. I don't know if there's another way of doing it. There might be an easier way of doing it, but for me, that was one of the easiest ways that I found, and it saved me an awful lot of time. As you can see, I've got the industrial kitchen here. Again, industrial cooker, yeah, it's good. I'll put it up there because this is going to be a more of a workshop kitchen area. So again, hopefully it's saved me time because I'm trying to put stuff all into one area. But yeah, that's basically it. I mean, I haven't really got out more else to show you, and hopefully I'll get there when I get there. So yeah, that was just an update on the actual base. I will later on put up a video later, maybe today, might be tomorrow, but I will put up a video on building, and then I'll bring you guys with me while I build and finish off this here. So yeah, until next time guys, I wish you a happy Mother's Day if I never see you before, and as always, stay safe.